Welcome back to another episode of Mechanical Mastery. I'm Desert. We're on here at our lovely, lovely island with our chickens, which thanks to being able to muffle things, I've turned off because they're very annoying. Now, we left off last episode after making the Swift Wolf's rending gale, but we couldn't fly. I figured it out. So, in very early versions of Project E, this was actually a free item. So you didn't have to, there was no fuel required or anything like that. But you do need fuel now. So it's easy enough. You just put some H&LS fuel in your inventory, and when it uses up that EMC, then it will grab this. The other thing that you can use, which we will just not be wasting it, is these Klein stars. So these, if we go to the basic one, take some of this, and then you just you take 4 of these, and it turns into that, and then you can just work your way up. And they hold EMC, which you can just pull out of this tablet. So we'll just keep an extra piece in our inventory for now, just to make it easy. But yeah, you can use these for like a battery bank kind of thing. Now you might see we have a bunch of random stuff in our inventory. I've made an induction smelter, or I brought the induction smelter back up, so we can make another magma crucible, because we're going to be moving forward with the quest today. So we did the mechanism stuff last. We'll jump back into this side here. We're just going to get these knocked out, and then we're going to start up this way towards the improved mechanical essence. For the next tier of everything, or like for automating the next tier, I'm going to slowly plug away at that off camera, and then because it's pretty straightforward, we've already done all of the spots, so it's just going to be a matter of getting it kind of automated. I'll pop in here and there for like what I've been up to, but yeah, a couple changes since last episode. I switched all these over to the advanced, like the mechanism pipes, but then I realized you can't filter them, and so it became a bit of an issue. So I've just turned it off right now. I've also removed the extra, like the pulverizers here, because looking at it, it was just creating an unnecessary step where we were getting the extra resources, so like the iron and the nickel and the gold. And I think just going straight into the smelting, well, we're not going to get that extra bonus. It's going to make things a lot easier to automate, so when we go in the future. I have been messing around with, I tried out pipes, these item pipes, fairly easy recipe. And you can, like, once you get up into these, there's like different upgrades, and these are quite expensive, but you can kind of filter them, but it gets a lot. So I was like just trying to see if there was an easy way. I wish we had like, because we don't have Ender IO, right? No. I wish we had Ender IO or something like that, but we'll probably leave it, because we can do this really easily with like a refined storage system. So that's probably going to be the next step, is I'll build a mini refined storage system that handles all of this stuff, because then you can import and export exactly what you're looking for. So as of right now, we have enough EMC. I also have a ton of these here, so if we ever need some more, like I can just take these 57 and just dump them in here, and that'll get us some more EMC, so we can get this rolling and get everything pumping through again. I also upgraded these to the basics, and then because I took out the pulverizers, there was tons of extra dust, so I put them all in here, piped it in the top, and then this auto outputs to this chest. Now, Iron Chest is a mod that's been around forever, so if you've ever played any modded series at all, it's probably had Iron Chests in it. But for those of you who haven't, essentially, if we go to Iron Chest, you can make bigger chests and chests with different ideas. So, like there's a crystal chest that you can see the contents of. The dirt chest only holds dirt, that kind of stuff. But you can also upgrade chests in the world. So I upgraded this chest wood into iron, iron to gold, gold to diamond, and now you can see it holds a ton more stuff. So that's cool. So this was just processing all the extra ores, like extra dust and stuff that we had lying around. So super efficient. I also put a windmill over there so that this can be just get a little more passive EMC generation if I forget to stock this sucker up or whatever once we get it rolling again. And that's basically the extra things that I've done since we last spoke. So the next step here is we're gonna start the magma crucible thing. So for the effigies, the last 3 that we have to do, we did the blaze one. So we've got the blitz, and the basols. I don't know how to pronounce that. It doesn't matter. So for the first one here, we're gonna need resonant ender, which is created by putting ender pearls in the magma crucible, and you get 250 millibuckets per. So we need 4 ender pearls. We'll just put those in there, and that gets us our 1,000. And we can just grab that as a bucket. And then easy enough, we just put it in there. It fills that up. And there we go. Perfect. And now we will do that with the other ones. We have there's a redstone one, which if you're doing redstone, each redstone gives you 100 millibuckets, but if you do 9 redstone as a block, it gets you 1,000. So you do get an extra piece of redstone, which is cool. It makes life a little easier. And you know what? I'm just going to do the glowstone one here too while we're here. So 1 glowstone should give us 1,000. Interesting thing about glowstone is it actually flows the wrong way. So if I were to place this here, for example, oh, it won't let me place it. Weird. But the bucket is upside down. It always sits in the top of everything that it does. All of that. So, yeah, glowstone is weird. Perfect. And then we need the redstone one. And there we go. Now we have all of these, which is sweet. So we can collect them. Let's cube. Let's mode. Shard. Okay, so we need a fire charge. Means we need gunpowder. And I don't think we have gunpowder right now. So we are going to build a little bit of a dark room here. First things first, we're going to make a dark matter sword. Because we don't have a sword yet. Even though this configurator keeps looking like a sword and I keep trying to click it. Plus we'll have a spot that we can spawn these in for when we need to. Where are we going to do this? Let's do this over here. So nice little, we're just going to make a little 9x9 with a hole in the top probably so that I can just jump down in and not worry about I don't know, not worry about running into mobs or them sneaking out a door or whatever. So let's go here. We want to build a surface. Which I don't know how this thing works, apparently. There. No, I want to go this way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll build up the walls here. I don't know if this is exactly what I was looking at, but whatever. It'll do the job. If I go vertical wall, and then we bump this way down. because I can fly, this isn't an issue. Let's just building ourselves into this, this box here. And we'll probably want to go one more on top of that. Perfect. And now, just need to fill this in. And this should spawn fairly quick because we don't have any dark areas at all. There should be no mob spawns currently, so only need a little bit of gunpowder, but I think we'll need some more later. That's so nice. I'm so happy I'm able to fly again. Okay. Now, on our mini-map, is it going to show us? Like, it shows us the chickens there. Is it going to show us when things spawn? Hopefully. Doesn't seem like anything's happening, but we also have no armor, so maybe we should just quickly... Let's do this quick. So I've been doing this so that I can, I did this with redstone as well, so we have a ton of redstone. Just makes it easier because then you don't have to watch it, but over here, there's nothing really. Weird. Maybe it's not big enough. Oh, there we go. Just got a spider to spawn in there, so that's fun. Sweet. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is we're going to make a door. I don't have any wood right now. Oak. So we're also going to make like a little darkness passage. Any more cobble already? Good thing we have infinite. Well, not infinite, but essentially infinite. So it's a bit of an eyesore, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, this is producing his feathers. Good to go. I just want, like, I want this to spawn some bad guys. So I just want one piece of gunpowder, and then we can move forward with our lives. That's all I need. Actually, I need a few pieces of gunpowder. Gunpowder looks like it's part of all of these, yeah. Yeah, so, should probably build some kind of farm, but do we have cursed? We do. We make cursed earth. You need a wither rose. We are definitely not in the position to make a withered rose. But it is what it is. Now, just for right now, because I want this to be done, and we will undo this at some point, I'm sure. If we do this, and we just do way out here. This surface thing doesn't seem to want to work right now. I don't know why. There. Or we get skeletons spawning on top. I'm gonna knock you off because you're gonna hurt me. I also don't need bones or anything like that, so you guys go away. Nobody in the actual thing, right? Nope. Oh. There's something in there. What are those? They're just red dots. This is mini creepers? What is a mini creeper? I didn't know mini creepers were a thing. This is really sketchy. I don't like that. Okay, so now if I go sleep through the night, a lot of them should just die. And then I can go over and knock out the few that I want to. Like the zombies should just burn, right? So I'm not going to be super overwhelmed, but I'll still be a little overwhelmed. most of them. That skeleton should... There we go. Perfect. So I just need just a little more gunpowder. Of course, she didn't drop anything. That would have been too easy. Okay, so we can start here. So all just skeletons in here. Probably keep that closed. It's a little sketchy if I don't. Yeah, so let's start by making a few of these. We need a little bit of coal, right? If I open up the quest book, we can do the earth charge, ice charge, lightning, and fire. Okay, so these ones, I can just turn this into 2. And then we can make this and this. These anymore, or this, so, and we only need one of these. I'm in dire need of a storage system, so we need one more piece of gunpowder. After we get that one more piece, then we will be fine. Bones are also not a bad source of EMC, so maybe we will look at that. If we end up building a big mob farm, probably dump the bones in a machine or something. Sucks the gunpowder has no EMC, like none of these things do. So you really have to make it, but you know, it is what it is. So once we're done the elemental charges, because we're almost there, it's just a waiting game at this point. We're gonna need these. So iron sheets and a piece of netherrack, which I can get started with a blaze effigy, which I still have. So let's do the iron sheets. I think this will work. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that for right now. Good, that's a mini creeper, I think. Oh, it's a mini skeleton. That's unfortunate. I have a bow though, so that's cool. Okay. So real quick, since we're gonna wait for that to spawn, let's sidetrack and we're gonna make an energy cube. So energy tablet, we know how to make these real quick. One thing that we've been running into, and it's mostly due to me randomly speeding up the machines, is we are running out of power in them. Where did I put those? I swear I had more. There we go. Yeah, we keep running out of power, but that's because I keep like overclocking, like time in a bottle on the on the thing. So the idea is we're gonna make one of these. We need steel casing, 4 steel, osmium, 4 glass, 4. We're gonna make a battery, essentially, is what this is. So, yeah. Oh, we need one more energy tablet. Oops. Didn't notice there was 2. Cool. What do I need to upgrade it? 2 more of these. And then 2 osmium. I can do that. Then we have an even bigger battery. Okay, so yeah, this will, because when we're not using it, these are still generating power, right? So we're gonna just pop this out right here. And we're gonna put a battery here. And as you can see, this holds 6.4 million FE. And this is just gonna slowly build up. And just hang on to stuff. We need this side, whatever side this is. I think that's that side, right? Do they show? The colors don't seem to tell me anything. But this is building up a backlog, essentially, right? So now if we put in something, if we grabbed, I don't know, I have 2 stacks of osmium, 3 stacks of osmium, because that's what we grabbed. And we put these in here. And it pulls them out, puts them in there. We're grabbing power. It's pulling from here. It's not like, so we have a bigger backup, which means we can kind of speed this up, and it's going to use more, but we have more that we can hold on to. So that's always nice. It looks like we have a creeper in here. It's a little sketchy because there's a lot more than just a creeper in there. Where is he? There's a lot of creepers in there. About 4 hits with a dark matter sword. What is this? What kind of weak garbage is this? Ooh, that was close. Okay. I only got 1 piece of gunpowder for all of that. That was way too sketchy to only get 1 piece of gunpowder. This one? Hey, there we go. And that gets us an extra one, so we have 4 of each. We can now do our thing here. Nice. And then we need this guy. Blaze burner. 16 coal. And we have, guess what? We've unlocked the recipe for the improved guys. So we need another mixer. Basic control circuits, all of these, that, and we can make the improved mechanical essence. So that's going to be next episode. We're going to make that. We're just going to make a manual version to start. So we'll probably just continue this sucker down, do the same thing here, just with another one further down because we need it heated, so we can't have pipe coming up from the bottom. And then once we get that done, that unlocks this advanced tab, which gets us access to some more stuff. Like we're getting into ancient debris, emeralds, uranium, sugarcane, even eggs, chicken spawn eggs, because we need those. We already did that, so we don't really need that anymore. But compression dynamos we've already done, that kind of stuff. But have some fun with it, including all of this stuff. So it should be a pretty straightforward run through. But as you can see, like the next tier is going to be fairly expensive. But if we look at it, we're gonna refine fuel, and that makes it an advanced mechanical essence. So things are getting pretty intense at this point. How do we? Yeah, there we go. So 460,000 EMC. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I just deleted something off that bar that I don't know what it was, and oh well. Who cares at this point? Make sure you click like if you did enjoy this video. Subscribe if you want to see more of the series, and make sure you tell your friends as well. Click that share button. It really helps the channel out. Come back next episode, and we'll move into the next tier and probably go clean up a lot of the resources that are going to be dropping over there, because there's a lot of fiery enemies. But I hope you have a good rest of your day, and adios.